Hello everyone, this is Rebecca and welcome back to my Pixel Quest. Thank you for joining me on our incredible journey, our blind playthrough of Blueprints. And this is Rebecca in the future because if you remember at the end of last episode I had to split an episode I recorded up. So we're going to jump back into that day now. So yeah, here is the conclusion to this amazing day. That was well worth it. I'm very happy with that. I wanted to see, I think maybe not special key here anyway. Okay, let's just do that. Brilliant. So, we want pump room, we need pool. It would mean that we can't go further south, but that's okay. Let's do it. It's just pump room would be amazing. It would be, yeah, see, it's still drained. Brilliant. Okay. So we can go straight across here as well, which is great. Did I have any particular reason to go back up here first? I mean, we've got more gems now, which is good. I didn't buy an upgrade disc yet, so the terminal isn't immediately necessarily useful. All right, so let's just go up. Let's see what happens. Dead end. I don't want a dead end. Passageway would be good here, but I would have to use 2 of my gems. Then again, I think we can get a gem by going into courtyard, so that's pretty cool. We have so many redraws. Let's do a redraw. Do I want kitchen? Because maybe it might be dependent on getting pump room. No, I think I want boudoir. Boudoir is just more redraws, more gems. Oh, actually, before stepping in there, I actually think the sneakers just saved me there. Let's just step into courtyard and get our extra gem, right? Yeah, I think that's how this will work. Brilliant. Yes. Can we refill? No, I thought maybe we could use that hose to refill. No, maybe not. Okay. That's nice. So we're back to 4 gems, which is just much nicer. And we'll get another one here. More drafting. More redrafting possibilities. Oh, 6. 5 gems again. So good. And let's see what we can do over here in the east. Boiler room. I guess we have to. Okay. So, before doing anything, we can go straight in here. I'm actually going to do... Locker room. As much as I'd love sauna, we have to do locker room. Oh my god. So many new rooms. Oh, I actually thought locker room might... I mean, it didn't make any sense, but something had made me think locker room would actually be a shop, as in there might be just a little kiosk in here, but no. Okay, alright, that means I've got to rethink the yellow rooms that I don't know. So actually so there's 3 more shops that I don't know about then. Okay. And with the redrafting room and locker room, that might mean I know what all of the blue rooms are. This poolside locker room is of course not always poolside. Oh, I thought it might be, so that's cool to know. But it is much more convenient for guests when it is. And much less annoying for the servant who must follow the dripping swimmer across the house searching for their locker. And it's a rare. Well, it feels rare. So I wonder... It spreads keys throughout the house. I wonder if that's... Hang on. 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, 6. Oh, it would be really good to have the lock pick. Oh, that's so many. That's so many. Like, that would use up... Wow. Okay. We've got 4 keys. It's not anywhere near enough to get into all of these. I wonder if we can pick up the lockpick somewhere. Let's open this, just in case. Pump room. I'm curious about laboratory, because I feel like potentially I could figure out how to use the admin password in there, but we must do pump room. We must. We must. In fact, I'm going to go here right now. Oh, that's very nice. Thank you. I don't think I need it this run. And unfortunately, my coat check is full with a really important key. So, as much as I think... Alright, as much as I've come up with techniques for how to move water between the tanks, which will be helpful in draining, I think, the fountain and the reservoir, what I don't yet know is how to get rid of more water, because there's not enough empty units of water to drain the reservoir. So, I don't know... Yeah, I don't yet know how to do that, but one theory I have is that maybe if we put water in the kitchen, maybe turning on the faucet drains it over time, but we did that last time and the kitchen is full, but maybe we needed to actually spend more time in that run to do that. I don't know. It's a bit of an outside theory. And I don't know how to use this reserve tank, which would be very helpful in solving the problem. Maybe there's another lever that would allow us to use this. You know, does something go on that spot right there? Because on these ones... the arrow is white, and then something would go there. But here, it has something different. It has wires going up to here. So maybe this is like a control box for this one, but I cannot get in here. I cannot use it. So I don't know. I don't know. Either way, can we now put some more fountain water in the pool? I feel like that's what I want to do, right? I don't know if I need to drain the pool, but I know I want to drain the fountain. So, from fountain... which is this one. These two things are full at the moment. So how can I get tank water into the pool? That's what we want. That's what we want. So I think we can drain this one here, like this. No? What am I doing wrong here? It's this tank, yeah? Neutral, neutral, neutral. What am I doing wrong here? I was so confident that I would come in here and be able to do things. Pool. Pool is this one. It goes over there. This has 4 units of water in it. Oh, it's just the other way. Why am I thinking about that the wrong... Oh, because that go... Oh, okay. Alright, fair enough. It's just the other way. Okay, so that should free up 4 units in tank 1. Now, I think what I need to do next is actually put this tank's worth into the fountain and then transfer it into tank 1, but I'll only be able to get 3 more in there. I don't know. Let's give this a go. Okay, so into fountain. No? Yeah. So just temporarily. Yeah. And then we should be able to switch this and go back. And that'll fill that one up. Yes. All right. At least I've got a handle on this. A handle. A handle. At least I've got a handle on this. That's good. Back to pool. Oh. Oh, it's going anyway. Okay, I've already got it set up. Okay. All right. So pool is full again. Now, let's bring that back to neutral. Let me have my last thing about this. I want to drain fountain into both of these tanks. Great. Great, great. Yes. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Ah, ha, 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 ha. My pretties. And this should work out. This should just work out, right? And then we flip this, and then we flip this. And it just goes, and it just goes. Oh, I'm a water engineer now. And the fountain is drained. So good. Okay, I guess that's where we leave this for now. And yeah, like let's go and see if the freaking fountain is drained. I don't know if I want to use one of my keys here. Well, let's do one. Why not? Like, we're here. Let's see. We're here now. Ah, jam and coins. Oh. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. Cool. But there's so many others. I think what I'd rather do, I guess, for the time being is see if we can get ourselves a lockpick kit. Let's go from pump room. Oh, interestingly, another thing that I've started a list about is the rooms that have ducts at the top. I don't know if this could mean anything, but it could. So I'm taking notice of it. I noticed that the weight room, the dark room, the garage, and now the locker room have ducts. There might be others that I've been in already. I'm gonna, like the pump room, actually. The pump room. And I don't know, maybe nothing. Maybe it means something. Maybe there's some combination. Oh, that's right, security door. Okay, that's not doing anything for us. That was a waste of steps. Great. Yeah, maybe there's some combo of rooms you can do with to use those ducts in some way. All right, so we have the boiler room. Okay, we figured a good amount of this out last time, so I feel pretty good about that. That's already getting us up here, but there's a there we go, dig spot. That's very nice. That's pointless. It's fine. It's fine. It's been an amazing day. Like everything is fine. I don't need any more wins to be completely thrilled with how this day has gone. Okay, so we can go through here. Let's do it. Oh, wait. Do I want... Special key would probably not be useful here. So let's just do regular key. Great. Okay. Kitchen or patio? Well, if I do kitchen, maybe I could test out the faucet theory. Patio would give me way more gems. I'm gonna do patio. I'm hungry for gems. Because if I get... Yeah. Oh, More gems. Even more gems. Coins. That's great. Oh. What? This looks like the spot. Did I just need to walk around with this more? Time to start digging. Where? Oh man, I think I was in the observatory previously. Maybe I ruined it by not putting a green room there. Oh my god. It's so much money. And gems. 25 and 3 gems. I need to be able to... Oh, wow. Could this day... Could this day get any better? So now I know what the treasure map is all about, and I think I have a good idea of how to use it. You probably need to use it with green rooms to be able to dig. And with a shovel. Incredible. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. So now I really want the bookshop, which sucks because you can probably only get it from the library. And I've used that possibility up now. But still, it's fine. We've lost nothing. We've only gained, and we've gained again. Laundry room it is. Yep, even though it'll cut us off. Oh my god, so many new rooms. I've wanted the laundry room for so long. It's laundry room. Laundry room also has ducts. Goes on my list. Laundry. Oh my goodness. Everyone. What the hell? What a magical, magical day we're having. Bleach. What? Clay opens up a drawer somewhere in the estate. File cabinet. A long buried file cabinet key. File cabinet, file cabinet. Could it be in the office? Oh no, what could it be? Like, we've seen a key for the vault drawers. Could it be in the study? Oh, crap. Wow, I've got to investigate and just see if I can do anything with this. Okay, here's the shop aspect of it. Oh, so you can change your... This service costs 5 coins and will exchange all of your gems with all of your coins at a 1-to-1 rate. No. Possibly, I could imagine how that could be useful if you're aiming to buy a book from the bookshop or something like that. Okay, this service costs 5 gems and will exchange all of your keys with all of your gems. Well, but I'm happy with them as they are. This service costs 10 and will exchange all of your keys with all of your coins. Okay, so I can understand how the laundry is a really, really good service for buying books from the bookshop. That's actually really good to know, because I was looking at the prices of those books and going, how on earth do you afford these things? And potentially there are other shops I haven't seen, so ooh, hey, that's a 4x4 grid as well. But only that one. These are 4x2, 4x2, 4x2. Huh. Okay. I'm really on the hunt for those things. Okay, super, super cool. This one seems different. And it connects with the duct. It connects with the duct. Maybe this, my brain is buzzing, right? Maybe this is all related to this duct mystery that I've been considering. All right, that feels like it, but super interesting game. Oh, finally, the laundry. So now, yeah, now I have a lot more faith about how I could potentially buy stuff, like really, really super good books that I want. A standard hub of domestic toil complete with washers, dryers and a state-of-the-art steam-powered unit leveraging the newly installed steam ducts leading from the boiler room. Despite its innocent appearance, this inconspicuous space is rumoured to launder more than just linen. It sure do, but maybe even more than I know. Okay. Alright, so... Oh, that's already on. Hang on. Hang on. Is this already on? Like, is this more or less... Oh. Yeah, it's not. Okay. So it feels like some of the things I did last time are actually already there. Do I need to do this again? No, that's already done. That's all. So that's permanently open now. That's good to know. That's good to know. I don't need to do everything. Okay, I don't need to do everything all over again. Great. Great, great, great. Okay, in that case, that's also on. So if I send that up there, instead of... Well, hang on. Where do I want it? Do I want to go back up and across here? Or, actually, do I want to go here? That's currently pairing that, which I don't think I... But that's... I would have to move this away. I gotta rethink. Right. This one is powering. This one could also be powering here. I don't know exactly what it is I'm hunting for here. Alright, if I do that and that, that comes across. That's going up there. I'm not sure if that will do it. But it feels like it's getting power from that side. And whoop, whoop, whoop. I feel like I nearly fell off. I'm sure that's not possible. Okay. Yes. Huh? Oh, I have to click activate again. Great. Well, I guess we don't need to send... Oh, well, hang on. Does the boiler room relate to the laundry? Does the boiler room relate to the laundry? I'm going back through... I'm going back through my original architectural digest photos. Or have I written it down? Like, is it worth a go to actually... But the door is shut now. That's kind of the problem. The door is shut now. It does. The boiler room also relates to the laundry room. But how could I get this going? You know, like send that all this way. How could I still access the door? Like if I do this, is the boiler room still going? Let's have a look. Doesn't seem like it, does it? Doesn't seem like it. Okay. Maybe by doing that. Yeah, of course. I mean, this is what the ducts relate to. But do I need to... yeah, this is what I was thinking. Do I need to create like a continuous line? You know, do I need to have a room here? Because they have lights on them. And these don't. Ah, okay. I thought it would just spread throughout the house. That's much harder. That's much harder. Okay, and that one will send it north. I see. But north, what have we got? What else does the boiler room connect with? The pump room as well. So, but it goes through the locker room. Let's see if this works out, because did the locker room also have vents? Oh my god. There we go. Yes, there we go. Okay, so this is how we use the reserve tank, but can I... So what it has is tank 1 drain, tank 1 full, fill. So... well, yeah, I guess that's just how we create capacity. But the thing is, I think I would have to ruin my empty fountain to do this. But maybe it's fine. I mean, the bigger goal is the reservoir, right? The bigger goal is the reservoir. Because I feel like from looking at the map pieces that we got in the tomb, the fountain... I still want to take a look at it, but I feel like the fountain just gives us more direct access to the reservoir. That's incredible. Huh. Well, maybe we can take some more out of the pool. Like, so if we fill... yeah, if we fill tank 1 from the pool again... hang on. Let's get that back to neutral. Okay. Water from the pool. I guess I should have just done it directly from the reservoir. Whatever. Okay. Okay, now we're emptying the pool some more. At least this change will be permanent, which will be good. So I'm hoping we won't have to do this again, right? That's my thinking. And then from the pool, and then here we can do tank 1 drain again. So that's full. We've removed 6 units of water from the pump room. I think that alone is the big achievement. I think that alone is the big achievement. Great. Alright. Okay. We've got the fountain access. How could I move now from the reservoir into the pool? Well... I only have 1 unit of capacity there. Reservoir. Yeah. Well, we can... I'm going to have to move the rest into the fountain, I think. But for now, like, I still want to... Because I don't know if the fountain, if draining the fountain is only useful for accessing the reservoir, which we could do through the tomb anyway, or is there something special that comes from draining the fountain? So I want to see that, you know. I think this is the next. This is a good permanent step. This should be a permanent change, I expect. And this is the next step, is to go and check the fountain. We can another time continue draining the reservoir, and we should be able to do it with the spare units that we have now. Okay, great. That is good. Oh my god, brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. This has been an unbelievably useful day. Thank you, boiler room. There's not going to be anything that we can do here, I guess. The other things it relates to are the lab and the garage and the furnace. And we're not going to connect to any of those. So cool. So I think that's good enough for today. I think that's freaking excellent. That is absolutely excellent. Okay. We've done all of this stuff. We can't do anything here. So it's just seeing if this will lead anywhere. Alright. This way, I believe. Hey, Paul, you're being very useful. Very useful. Maybe this pattern matters as well. I don't know. This is clearly so important to the study. Why is the little person there? I'll have to think about that some more. Great. We've ordered our next book. That's super useful. Can't do the bookshop yet, which sucks because of all this money that I have. So we could go straight across, but I'm going to go through... let's go... I just came through the... Alright, let's go drawing room and dining room. Great. I don't think we're going to get showroom. So let's eat our steak. Delicious. All right. And I'm going to just go through the commissary. So boudoir, commissary. Because we might as well buy some more stuff. So many mysteries solved this episode. Yep, if we do nothing else, upgrade disc. Can I buy another one? No, I thought I would be able to buy two. Oh well, look, it's fine. I don't think I'm going to be able to use this money in any other way. So I'm actually thinking, why not just... It might be premature, but I could buy more keys and go back to the locker room. 33 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then across here. Yeah. Why not? We're here now. We're here now. Key and key. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's just, you know, we got it now. We got it now. So back to boudoir, dining room, drawing room, library. Boudoir. Dining room. Drawing room, which I've now solved, at least the safe. So that room is always a gem room to us now. That is one of my biggest triumphs, honestly. That is so... Can hear the boiler room from here. Oh, I've come... No, that's right. I've actually got to go boudoir, boiler room, locker room. Okay. Boudoir. Boiler room. And locker room's here. Alright. Now the question is how many keys to use? And where? It's all kind of random anyway, isn't it? Money. Oh, great. I don't know. Let's just keep trying. Oh my god, ridiculous. Ridiculous. Why not? Let's keep going. Gem. This is crazy. If I could get the freezer room, this could really work out. Maybe that's the game telling us to stop gambling. We do still have the silver key to use as a key as well. Yeah, whatever. Maybe one more. Let's just see. That one didn't work out either. Okay, alright. That's it. We know what it does now. Oh, if I can get the freezer. Okay, so now we want to go courtyard and up to security terminal. Get our permanent upgrades. Wow. I cannot believe this day. I cannot believe this day. Herbert, let me tell you about this day. Alright. What are we gonna get this time? Whatever it is, I hope it's a... Ooh! Permanent upgrade to storeroom would be incredible. We get it all the time. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Okay, so it's one more key, one more gem, or more coins. I'm gonna have to go gem. Gem is sort of like... Yeah, gem is a big deal. Gem is a big deal. Okay, actually one... I'm just thinking if we log into the network in the normal way, let's just do it. Is there actually another menu in there where we could use our admin password? Swan... Song... Whoops. Right? So we're in the network. From here, can we use this admin key? Somehow. I don't remember anywhere for it, but... Yeah, I mean, there's nothing here. Staff services. Well, I can do a special order while I'm here. Sure. I'm going to go magnifying glass, to be honest, because I'd like that for many, many more things, and that is always useful. Staff announcements, request change, yeah. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Maybe I'm wrong. I feel like it's got to be something else, and it's probably related. It's probably related to the lab. Oh, interesting. Maybe that's all in the locker room. I just thought, yeah, cool. Cool. Alright, let's see what we get over here. If it's a... We can only use the special key. Great. Well, I'm gonna... Since we've got gems to play with, maybe... Oh, you know what? We've got a lot of redraws to play with as well. I'm sure there's something very... Because I reckon the Cloister is super interesting and useful, and there is... I reckon it's a Rinder, I think, is probably the thing, who seems really special. But I don't know what to do with it yet. I'm actually thinking, let's try redraws. Let's see what we get. Rotunda's pretty cool, but I don't know what to do with it yet. Let's do another redraw. Conference room again. Let's do another. Oh, we're kind of getting the same things. Come on, give me... Let's do one more. We're kind of getting the same things. You know what? We've already done really well today, so... Okay. Maybe let's do Cloister. The one thing I know is that there was a dig spot here, and I don't know how to get to it. What are your secrets, Arinda? That's what I was thinking, like it's inside. So maybe that's the whole thing with this room, is how do you open a passage to this dig spot in here, which is probably special. What could it be? What could this be? What's the deal with this room? A covered walk and colonnade surrounding an enclosed and seemingly inaccessible garden. A solitary angelic statue in the center of the grassy patch provides this secluded court a hallowed atmosphere. It feels hallowed as hell. But I don't know what to do here. Anyway. Well, that's an extra piece of information that I have about the Cloister, so that's useful. I was thinking maybe I could reach this if I had a shovel, but no. Oh! No, I would have been surprised if that worked. No. Okay. Alright, well, we've used all of our keys in the locker room. I have no regrets about that whatsoever. So that's fine. That's fine. And we've got one more thing we can do. But either way, that's fine. This day has been such a treasure. Such a mind-exploding treasure. So let's see what we get. Like, it's actually nice to do so much in a day that I'm just like, oh, I'm kind of happy playing around and wasting things, in a way. Like, I want to be as strategic as I can be, of course, but, it's nice sort of having... Oh, man. Well, we can't get into the antechamber anyway, so let's do it. Maybe we can just open up all of the lockers if we can get... But I don't have enough money. I don't have enough money. Okay. That's that. That's fine. That's cool. That's all it is. Let's buy a key. That's all our money. Hosen house. Yep, alright. Without a security pass and without any more keys, there's not much we could do. I could use this in the locker room, but I think that the best use of my single key here is to just see if we can get the freezer room. I think that would be the very, very best last thing we could do. I've got one key and I've got one redraw. I'm going to risk it on this door here. Actually, I've got many more redraws, don't I? Because I can use gems as redraws. But that would reduce the value of getting the freezer room. Alright, done. Alright, the last incredible, amazing room today. Oh, listen to the music. A small recital hall providing an ideal setup for musical performers and accompanists. It is not uncommon for at least a few recitals and performances to be held in this intimate setting each year. Yeah, so that's another thing I haven't mentioned before, but when you look... When you look at the... oh my god, yes, this is what I knew would be here. one major key and one minor key. When you look at the title, not the title screen, like the introduction to the game again, the first introductory sequence that plays shows a picture of a mantelpiece that includes an invitation to a recital. And I think that the name on it is something like Marie Bone. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's feeling like it's almost all of them. Amazing. Find here within these first words sung, first, the key you seek in major tongue, but half the sheets are missing from the 4 you hold, the rest far flung. Well, I have some of them. A half note held is quite the pun. Huh. I'm just looking for the bold words. Oh, we can maybe even almost put this together. All right, so if we look at the bold words before we even look at the rest, first, words on the. So the next one is probably really important. First words on the. Okay. Among this scattered symphony, a message hidden beneath the keys. In bold words sung by you and me, a fractured note, an urgent plea. In bold words sung, I do repeat, and that's like the 3rd time we've heard them say bold words. So, you know, there are bold words. The ones of you who often assume that you alone can solve this tune are likely going to get your due and all the rage that will ensue while working on this simple clue, while pages lined with melodies do hide the words we've come to seek. And from our choice among all these, we write down one that seems to be the loudest type with ink that bleeds. Oh wow, there's a lot to think about there. So we definitely know there's a message being written in the bold words. So we've got first words on the. But we don't know what 5 is. We don't know what 5 is, but we've had 6, 7, and 8. First words on the... Where do I have that written down? Okay. First words on the X our true message is what we have so far. There's probably other things going on here as well. I'll have to have a bit... I mean, a message hidden beneath the keys. Like, I'm just immediately like, piano keys. Right here. Like... Or it could even be in the cabaret. There's a piano there as well. Or it could mean... could mean underneath these keys, where these keys were. Okay. What else we got in here? That was incredible. Aha. Denoted in verse. I don't know what that means at all right now. It's got 2 little triangles on it at the top and the bottom. I don't know if that's just a style thing or if that's important. Denoted in verse. I mean, it seems like... I'm just looking at the... I've forgotten what you call that sign, but whatever it is, I'm just looking at it on each of these pages. I don't know. I'll have to think about that one a bit more. Big old harp here, which is awesome. Can't seem to play it. None of this seems to be interactable, but I wanna press those pedals. Can't see behind the piano. And doesn't seem to be anything on the chairs. Nice little drum set here. Oh, I can hear the boiler room. Okay. Nothing up there as far as I can see. Alright, I'm just checking the back of the chairs. Huh. Super interesting music room. And you played some very interesting music when I entered. I'm sure there are many, many more mysteries here. But that might be my lot for today, and it has been a lot. All of the other rooms here are security rooms. But that's it. I did just get a key. Let's see if we could potentially get lucky enough to get the freezer. Because we have a special key and a regular key. Hang on, which one do I want to use here? I think the special key, because I don't think there's anywhere else to use it. Freezer, freezer, freezer. None of these are any use to me, honestly. I don't know how to further solve anything in the chamber of mirrors, and we would need to get around the back of it anyway. So I guess let's just use a redraw. No. I've probably ruined the... Yeah, because I used the silver key, it's not going to give me the freezer option, is it? Well, there's no... I don't think there's anything I could put here that would be useful. No, I really don't think there is anything I could put here that would be useful. There's no other opportunities for me to use the... to get the freezer, to draft another room, is there? I'm just thinking. All of these other things are security doors. I can't use it. Alright, I'm just thinking, is there any reason for me to keep these gems? Because there's no way I'm going to be able to keep them. I hate to waste them. I'm just actually thinking that I might redraw a bunch. Just to see if anything rare comes up. Why not? Feels silly. Feels very silly to waste. The aquarium is tempting, but the thing is, yeah, there's nothing I could really do with the Great Hall. I've only got one key, and there's nowhere to go, and what would I get from it? Another gem, you know, another key. I don't need to get into the antechamber right now, and I can't anyway, so... let's just use our last one. Alright, well, Chamber of Mirrors it is, just because it's interesting. I probably could have been more strategic today, but, you know, with these last little bits... Oh, there's fruit in there. But I'm really, really satisfied with this day. Like, I'm insanely satisfied with this day. So I'm happy now. I'm actually really... Oh, hang on. Not that way. Oh, hang on. Actually, we can go... No, we can't. No, we have to go back to security. Silly me. What I really want to do is go and see the fountain. Let's go and see the fruit of our... The fruit of our good deeds. Down through parlor. Hello, uncle. I feel like I'm making you proud. Yeah, I feel like I'm making him proud. I feel like I'm doing it. I feel like I'm doing it. I didn't think about that. I didn't even look up. All right. Fair enough. We'll see it tomorrow. We'll see it tomorrow. This day has been crazy. That's very appropriate because look at how much walking and drafting we did, even with the dining room. Incredible. I'm beyond happy with day 22. I've learned so much, we've done so much, and we've made so many permanent changes that I'm very excited to see the fruits of coming up. Yeah, we got enough green rooms to be a garden manor. Very pretty. Very pretty. Very pretty. Actually makes it look, with all of the trees out the front, makes it look a little bit more than it did in that future prediction from Alzara, where everything's destroyed and overgrown outside. So, alright guys, it's been an amazing day. Thank you for coming with me on this journey. Thank you for joining me for day 22 through all the twists and turns and the excitement and the revelations. Let's look forward to more in the upcoming episodes. I hope you'll join me. And as always, a like or a subscribe are very much appreciated. They help us out with the YouTube algorithm very much, and also make me happy and let me know people are enjoying. And I also enjoy all of your positive comments and letting me know how you're enjoying things. And I just appreciate you guys being a part of this playthrough. Thank you. I'm completely in love with this game. I hope you are too. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.